Shemai GTA chums, we're going to be reviewing a bike that you can purchase this week for 1 week only. It's another FOMO one, but it's a very good one. It's a Hakuchou, also known as a Hayabusa, the Suzuki Hayabusa, once the fastest bike in the world. It was my first awareness of the fastest bike in the world, I think, because back in the 90s, wasn't it, when this thing was introduced. I think it was 200 knots it went. It was an amazing bike. And the R1 was its competitor, but that was the one for the corners. This was the one for straight line performance. So there's not a lot of customization to it, but what there is very good. And you're largely using what you can see already, the color coordination. So I've upgraded it to the max already. Plate party on sounds about right. So respray. Let's sort this out. Now I go with the standard colors on this one, and what I'm going to do is just roll through some of the colors, see if any of them jump out to you. Like the greys are amazing, but that pink is offsetting everything. I think we could do dew yellow, you know, with that pink, but we're not going to. This is I've never customized it on the channel. This is my own customization for fun. It's never been on discount, and ice white is what we're going to go for, because what we're going to hopefully do is the Suzuki race colours, which we can't really do. Honestly, I don't think we can do it. Notice the ultra blue and all that, it colours up the rims of the wheels as well, which will save you a bit of money if you fancy a bit of that. But obviously you can put new rims on and change the colour of the rims to add a bit of special tint to it. So I think that's the one I'm looking for. Let's just have a wee look. Google search. It's what I remember, but it's a paler colour. I think there was a number of colours. That's it. So this wasn't one of them though. I think you probably need to search for. You need to do your own custom colours really, but still you need two colours, which you can't do in this. Two different colours of blue anyway, which you cannot do on this bike. So we're going to pick ultra blue, because that is the best crew emblem, the nearest to what we're looking for. Goes on. Oh, I've put it on actually. I've already put the crew emblem on. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm not sure I want to remove it now. It's on there. I'm going to leave it there. Transmission is done. Wheels. So we've got these rims are ideal. If you're not going to use these, I'd use something similar, I suppose, because that's really a decent race rim. So I'm going to leave them. I'm not even going to look at the rims. But bulletproof tyres is what it didn't have on, but I've just put them on while I was messing around with this. Tyre smoke. We're going to pick a blue tyre smoke to go with the Suzuki blue, and that is it. That's how simple it is to modify, and you can do many different builds to this based on those two colours. You can do a single colour as well, but it's based on that look, that colour. But that's kind of not why you're buying it. You're buying it for the heritage of the Hayabusa or Hayabusa, however you pronounce it. I don't actually know. Is why you're purchasing this. It really is, and it's a mean machine. I'll show you where to purchase it as well, because this one is very much like the Hakuchou drag. It's not. It's the Hakuchou drag is obviously based on this one. This one was the first one. Oh, did I look at exhausts, or did these come stock? Oh no, that's going to do my head in now. I'm going to have to go back and look, aren't I? But what a great clean bike. It's very nice looking, and it looks just like the original, except for that. Well, actually, that rear seat, there was versions with two seats, but I'd have preferred it if they had the cone on the back, to make it more Hayabusa-ish. But maybe they've done that simply because of copyright, and then when they were worried about copyright, which they don't anymore, do they? They don't care. So let's look at where you purchase it. This is Simeon's. And there it is. This is the more modern variant. This is a 2020, I think, Hayabusa that has the gold and black. You can purchase it for 82 grand. And luckily, you don't have to pay for a livery, so you don't get ripped off by Rockstar. Whereas you have to pay an extra 18 grand on this one, the Riata, because they force you to buy the livery as well, which is why it's 400 grand rather than 380, which was the old price. But these are all FOMO. See them all. I mean, oh, that's the one I meant to do. Damn it, I forgot to do this one. This is the, what's it called? The electric kind of one, I don't know. Oh no, don't purchase it, 1.3 million. Press Z, Imogen. Yeah, over Flood Imogen. Decent car actually, I do like it, so I should have, damn it, I should have done a video on that as well. I knew there was something I'd forgot. Anyway, we need to talk about this bike. We need to go back to it and smash this one out. Now, the reason why I like the Hakuchou drag is not the same reason why I like this. This one, you could pull wheelies. It is very different than the Hakuchou drag. Pulling wheelies is the way of getting the fastest speed on most motorbikes, but not the Hakuchou drag, because it will not pull wheelies. Because if you lean forward, that will also give you a speed boost, but not as much as the wheelie. So if you're racing it, you need to pull a wheelie on the straights, and you need to put your head down in the corners, I suppose. Just keep your foot on the gas. However, but what I like about the Hakuchou drag is this. Actually, you can drive it like this as well. You don't need to pull wheelies all the time. But with the Hakuchou drag, it performs best in when you've got your head down, as in when you're not pulling a wheelie. So therefore, in this mode, you can go at the fastest. And it's most like a bike, like a real life. I don't know if you've ridden a real life motorbike, but this is, well, just like it, except for the feeling of momentum. You know, you do not get that. But you get all the leaning exactly as you'd get with a real motorbike. You don't get to feel your knee vibrating off the tarmac as you put your knee out and you lean over a little bit too far, which is what you need your sliders for. And also, but the real thing that simulates real life motorbike riding in this game, and the one thing you've got to give Rockstar credit for, is how crap the drivers are. They will pull out in front of you, no problem, and knock you off your bike. Which is why I don't ride motorbikes anymore. But I am tempted, you know. Sometimes you go through a crisis and think, oh, maybe I should get a motorbike. I don't know how to ride them though. I've not ridden for millions of years. I don't have a clue anymore. I'll just end up killing myself. But look at it, right? Look at it, right? What you need to do to ride it properly, you need to pull your wheelie. I'm pulling a wheelie. That's not going well, is it? But as you can tell, you cannot see when you're pulling a wheelie. It's great. Bikes are great. 82 grand is a bargain. Batty 801's 15 grand standard stock price. So, and I think you can steal it off the street, or maybe you can't. But the 801 is still probably my favourite cheap kind of standard bike. But obviously the Shotaro is the best and probably my favourite bike. But honestly, I drive the what do I drive normally? 801. The Oppressor Mark II, of course, stupid, and the Apocalypse Death Bike. I mean, I have to stop riding the Death Bike and the 801 because otherwise I won't lose my bonus on the Mark II Oppressor. You know, like you get with your favourite motorbike, as in the one you've ridden the most in a row, like for minutes or whatever. You get a health bonus, so your health will regenerate while on the bike, which is why you need it on the Mark II Oppressor. But if you ride that all the time, you'll get that without even realising, like I did. But this is such a great bike, and put it in these colours, put it in the Suzuki race colours, and you will have quite the treat. What a bike, brilliant bike experience. What else did we need to talk about? Oh yeah, the other reason why I don't ride this enough, it's ridiculous how much I don't ride this, is because of motorcycle presence. So if we go to the present, Hakuchou is here. Shotaro's are another one I don't ride enough. But Oppressor Mark II, I've got two. Future Shock Death Bike, not that one. I've got two Oppressor Mark IIs. Batty 801C and Apocalypse Death Bike. So because I've got those either end of the Oppressor, I ride those all the time. And I don't necessarily ride this one enough. Where's it gone? Have I got it? Have I still got it? So, brilliant bike. You need to buy it. I can't recommend it enough. If you love motorbikes, just get this bike today and do yourself a favour and enjoy it. Anyway, if you found this useful, drop a like, a subscribe, whatever, you know, drop your comments on what your favourite bike is, and I'll find out about the exhaust. But I'm pretty sure these are the best exhausts. Even if you can change them, you need to put these exhausts on. So I've not done myself any favours if I can change, but you can change the exhaust on the Hakuchou drag, which is probably where I'm getting confused. I don't think you can change the exhaust, but I will check it and add it in the comments if you can to correct myself. But thank you very much for watching and have a great day.